This other dude, he just completely physically assaulted his ass.
What are you waiting for? A dance? Huh?
Oh my God! Jesus! I didn't see that coming. I didn't either. Oh, there's stairs there. That's a good ass stunt man, though.
Shit, even he was like, forgot about the stairs. Right on.
Right on.
Double Toasted Live in Los Angeles is going to be Saturday, April 27th for a night of comedy games and that after party. Press that banner right there and it'll take you to x1entertainment.com where you can see the tickets are available. You can also get your tickets over at doubletoasted.com. A lot of y'all just discovered that, you know what? Oh, Uncle Eddie. oh, clean, family friendly Uncle Eddie. Y'all are like, ooh, he was nasty back in the day. Is that Uncle Eddie for real?
I'm afraid of gay people. I have this nightmare.
Homophobic too, boy.
Yeah, he came out and said it lately. He's like, I watched this, I cringe now.
Yeah. I believe he really was scared of gay people. He's looking for him right now.
Yeah.
I go to Hollywood and find out that Mr. T is a
Wow. I forgot how outdated this was.
Yeah.
I got to stop telling people to watch this.
Yeah. I know.
Because I've been, for years been telling people, nah, man, go watch Delirious.
I know.
That's Eddie Murphy at his best.
I know.
He says the F word in Raw, too.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Shit.
Not as many as this.
Really? And he be walking up to people going, hey, boy. Hey, boy. You look mighty cute in them jeans. Then you get mad, I'll clench up my butt cheeks and rip your dick off.
I mean, it's also outdated because it's...
kids are like Gen Z, like, that was Uncle Eddie?
They're also like, who is Mr. T?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah. Besides dropping the F-bomb, it's like just a joke about Mr. T.
Oh, well, they know Mr. T, believe it or not. Kids still know Mr. T because Mr. T always been clean. Mr. T has been consistent. Mr. T ain't never been nasty like this. But kids today, they were like, that was Eddie Murphy back in the, Daddy Daycare, Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle, old Norbit, you mean what? No way.
No way, man. If they watch Norbit, this
imagine that.
Stretch.
Yes, Norbit's still more offensive than this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I even forgot how offensive this shit was, man. Somehow this man did not get canceled by Gen Z. And the reason why is because he made so many nice family-friendly movies. Movies that you thought were back in the day that they were good. I talked to one of my editors today and they're like, I don't care what you say. I have a funness in my heart for Pluto Nash. And I had to remind them, how old were you? And they were like, oh, I was 8. I was like,
I was going to say 8, yes.
You were dumb. You were stupid. How many times I got to tell you? We were all stupid at 8. You were too. You're no exception. But yeah, that's the thing about Pluto Nash, man. Pluto Nash is a movie where at the time it came out, there's a string of bad Eddie Murphy movies, especially when Eddie Murphy start going clean and start confusing people with that. Like, damn, he went legit. So now people looking at Pluto Nash and they had enough. And they said, all right, you know what? This is one of the worst if not the worst Eddie Murphy movie of all time. I went to go see this movie and it had been talked about as being one of the worst movies of all time. So much that when I saw it, I was like, you know what? It ain't that bad. I was actually expecting a lot worse. But again, I think I was 28.
Not 8, though.
Not 8, but I was about 20 and I was dumb as well. So revisiting this right now, is it truly, were the critics right, is it truly one of the worst Eddie Murphy movies, if not one of the worst movies of all time? I know it was on the list like a top 3 worst movies of all time when it came out, or at least of 2002 when it came out. This has to do with Eddie Murphy. He's an ex-smuggler on the moon. The moon has been colonized. This whole thing is a science fiction film, actually.
Yeah, it's like Total Recall.
It's a straight up science fiction Eddie Murphy movie, man. And he plays Pluto Nash, an ex-smuggler who decides to, now listen to me, he opens up a club and then he starts to get shaken down by space gangsters who want to turn the moon base into one big Las Vegas-like casino type area. And he says, well, you know what? You can do that with everybody else, but don't nobody shake down old Pluto Nash right here.
Future will be in the hands of one man. And pretty good.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at me.
Begins.
Well, we were thinking a little more bubbly.
Okay, so you see, I mean, you can see why people thought that this was bad. But also, you know, when I went to go see this, and watching it now, and remembering that I kind of like this movie, when it opened up, I will tell you that it immediately had me worried, man. First of all, the opening to this, it does not do itself any favors. The moment this movie opens up, the music is terrible. Music, they got a dude. First of all, they got a dude rapping to Blue Moon.
Oh, no.
They got a dude rapping to Blue Moon, and it sounded like he actually had trouble rhyming in the song. If you listen to this.
Here we go, blast off through the stratosphere. Just singing the tone that goes. Boom, boom.
He sound like he was like, I can't think of anything.
like he was freestyling.
Digging the doom, nigga go. Boom, boom. Shit, fuck it, I don't know.
That's the end of that Kirk Cameron movie.
Exactly.
So I was like, all right, maybe this was as bad as people say it is. I'm sorry, all right? I was stupid, okay? I didn't know. Boom, boom. All right, I don't know. Boy, you can hear my man.
Horrible, man. That's horrible.
It's horrible. My man rapping.
Just singing the tone that goes. Boom, boom.
On that downbeat.
Boom, boom.
And that's a word you make up when you don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
So that was a weak ass freestyle.
Yeah, sure was. Well, look what they gave him to work with.
I know. On the Pluto Nash soundtrack.
We're going to have you do Blue Moon. Wait, what?
Wait, that's all from the 50s?
or you get... Okay.
You know what? I don't know what to do with this.
I think it worked.
Yeah, shit, you in this song. I'm not.
Oh, we already got enough of you. We'll just keep it on loop. Boom, boom.
Yeah. So I thought Diddy was gonna be my producer. Little did he know. Listen, I'll tell you this though.
Oh man!
But when the movie opened up, I remember things that I did like about it, and immediately started coming back to me. And by the way, I don't remember a thing about this movie.
Of course you don't.
I don't. I remember nothing.
Because there's nothing to remember.
Yeah, man, you talk about this is the definition of forgettable. Listen, I've seen a lot of movies, and it's been years since I've seen them, but I at least have like one recollection of one thing.
Yes, often something stands out. Might be awesome, might be really terrible.
Yeah.
But here, nothing stands out.
Boy, I saw this, and I saw it one time. I've seen movies one time, and I remember something. I don't remember a thing about this movie. Not one. All I remember is Eddie Murphy was in it.
I don't know how this ended up on the worst stuff list, because I don't know how you walk out of this movie and remember anything about it to go, that was one of the worst movies.
Yeah.
You're like, did I just see that? Did I see it? Yeah, you just came out of it. No.
Where was I?
He just came out of it.
I don't remember a goddamn thing about this movie. I looked here, I said, it's gotta be one thing. I don't even remember who was even in it besides Eddie Murphy. I don't remember a thing about this film, man. But when it opened up, I started seeing what I probably saw it in the beginning. Because it has this huge budget. It's like $100 million movie, y'all.
Yeah, it's a huge budget. Remember, it had a big budget. And oh God.
And I would tell you, the budget went well to some things, like the sets and the designs, because the moon colony stuff actually looks really fun.
Moon Beach is the only place in the universe where gambling is legal.
And I thought it was cool that they called it like Little America, and there's little in jokes when you look at it everywhere on the billboards and whatnot. Some of them outdated, but when I looked at it, I was like, you know what? This looks like a cross between if they took Total Recall, toned it down, and combined it with this movie.
The power to rule the universe. Get me the rock! Come and get it, lizard!
Man, a lot of it looked like Super Mario Brothers.
I know. I thought about both of those movies while watching this.
And I wonder if they took some sets from Super Mario Brothers and put it in here, man.
Wouldn't be at all surprised.
Somebody said, "What? $100 million?" And yeah, people. That's going to be something we talk about later on.
That's kind of mind blowing.
Yeah,
because man, you watch this thing and you're like, so what you basically had was a mediocre gangster plot, and you set it on the moon for no really good reason.
No,
just to spend money.
And when and it's really, man, it's $100 million because even with the string of bad movies that Eddie Murphy was doing, he was, people still thought that he was a box office draw. This ain't nothing but an Eddie Murphy vehicle, man. And so you got Eddie Murphy, he's in there, and here's the thing, like, so it opens up with Eddie Murphy doing Eddie Murphy things. Eddie Murphy doing that. He got the Eddie eyes, and the Eddie eyes, when he says something like, when he opens it, he's like, who next? His eyes get big and his head nod. He does, all the Eddie Murphisms are here.
You know what you need to do if you're gonna croon? Be Italian. Be Anthony Frantucci.
Yeah. The Eddie Murphy doing the eyes. He's never hilarious in the movie, just like we talked about with his Christmas movie. He's never hilarious, but I will say that as bad as people were talking about Eddie Murphy, man, I thought he was still kind of charming in the movie because I think Eddie Murphy is real natural with actors, man. Rocky's brother. Yeah. What's his name?
Burt Young.
Burt Young.
Yeah, Burt Young is in this as, for a very small role. And one thing I say about Eddie Murphy, man, Eddie Murphy is great with every actor out there. Burt Young plays a gangster here who's coming in trying to take care of some business, and Eddie Murphy as Pluto Nash comes in and catches him. And I have to say, man, I thought that if this was a better movie, I would have loved to have seen him and this man in a better movie because they're actually good as actors. They're just not in a very good movie.
Angelo Cheesecake is your brother? Yeah. We used to play cards in his cell every week, and he would have the shit catered. How you doing?
It's like, man, Eddie Murphy really is a good actor. When he's Eddie Murphy, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like a problem of his acting. Right. It's more of I paid a ticket to see funny Eddie Murphy, and he's not at all.
No, well, you know what? I would say there's some things in here that he had me laughing with, man. Because every now and then, Eddie Murphy says something that did make me laugh out loud. So the charm that I'm talking about that he has, because by the way, this is Smooth Murphy. So whenever he's playing Smooth Murphy, he's not that funny.
Right.
He's not hilarious, Eddie Murphy. Because he's too busy trying to be smooth. But
except for Boomerang,
he's trying to be suave. Well, it worked in Boomerang because the character really was written for that.
Right, and he had the guys surrounding him.
Yeah, exactly. Like what's his name?
David Allen Greer and Martin Lawrence.
And Martin Lawrence, yeah. But his charm in the movie saved his friend who owns the club.
Jay Moore.
Jay Moore. I thought that was Jay Moore.
Jay Moore, yeah. He owns a club where he's the only actor sitting up there playing some shitty accordion, singing some in a damn kilt, singing a damn.
I hate that better bitch.
Singing a shitty Irish song.
When some high society crank needs a pipeline to his tank, Father rest in peace.
His act is so bad, they start to put battery acid down his throat.
God damn!
They were casual about it too.
Oh yeah, they were real casual about it.
We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh hey Pluto, how's it going, man? Just keep going over there.
Yeah, they did because it's not that his act is bad. I mean, for that act, he deserves to have that.
Right.
But he also owes these mobsters $2 million for this shitty club, and he's the only act in there. So
I mean, I only laugh when they say, "Well, how much has he paid back?" None of it.
None of it. And he was on a payment plan, a real easy one.
He's on a payment plan. How much we giving you? Nothing.
He said nothing. All these years, he did nothing. And Eddie Murphy saw that shitty act that he was doing. So when they told him why they were there, and Eddie Murphy's response, that got a good laugh out of me.
Any idiot can make money here. This guy got to do his cockamamie act every night.
I seen it. It's hard. You see where this shit got you?
This shit got you. He said, see what you done did? Now I got to clean it up, man.
I actually laughed at that. Now, that's the Eddie Murphy that, people came to see. That, people wanted more of that. So Pluto decides to take over the club so that he can pay off the debt for his friend, and he opens up the club as the best club, the most happening club, the best party every night on the moon. It's also in a future where nobody can dance. Where in the future, black people lost all their rhythm. It's almost like living on the moon just sucked all the soul out of us.
No, they got exiled to the moon.
Yeah, shit. Whatever happened, all our soul just left. Look at his brother. He don't even know what to. everybody doing? Look at
That's
this.
all join in.
They just start throwing up.
They just start doing anything. Just losing their damn minds, man. But the club is successful. The club is very successful. Successful enough that Pluto can afford one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on film.
Gentlemen.
Robo Quaid.
Oh, man.
Robo Randy Quaid.
Yeah. Looking not as crazy as he does now.
Yeah.
True.
And auto tune.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole movie, he talks like this.
I guess he's an android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of Kevin Spacey the whole time.
Yeah, because it's Lex Luthor. Yeah, I ain't gonna.
He was the weirdest thing in this whole movie.
Oh yeah, Randy Quaid is already weird.
Like if you don't remember anything else about this movie, you remember Quaid.
This. Randy Quaid is already a weird looking dude. So when they made him a robo bodyguard that's auto-tuned when he talks, and he walks all crazy. It's weird, man.
And he's an outdated model.
Because Martin was talking about he's an outdated model. And I said, yeah, well, don't say that shit to his face. Because he might look goofy, but he'll whoop up on that head and put the iron claw on that shit.
Talk about ancient.
Your sister didn't seem to mind.
Screw you, robot.
So
You want my mama what? I said.
people said they saw that. So, okay, so y'all missed when his ass got tossed off that desk. Which, by the way, I will watch again over and over again. Because my man thought, listen.
You gonna do something.
Because he says every time he comes in, he sit upstairs and try to look at somebody like he threatened. You can't look at nobody cross-eyed like that. Think that you being intimidated.
Yeah.
Especially cross-eyed and smirking at you.
Yeah.
You clearly don't know what you look like.
Right.
And like I said, Eddie Murphy, he's on the left side of the room. He's looking at the right.
Yeah, it makes you want to do it.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy's like, you know what? First of all, I'm sure Eddie Murphy was weirded out by him staring at him like that. He's like, get your weird ass off my desk. Did you see him?
10 million bucks.
Yeah.
He didn't expect that at all.
No, and it took minimal effort to do it.
Yeah.
Like a pencil and
Somebody said, man, they always doing albinos wrong. They are. That's the only reason. Listen, man, I got to admit, I don't like the way they treat this dude. They only got him in the movie because he looked weird.
Hey man, it got him some work.
Yeah, got paid.
Yeah, he got work to fall on his ass. Fuck off my desk.
Boss made him do his own stunts.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. We ain't got nobody look like you. So. You know, I feel bad about saying that.
Shit, I probably wasn't even in the script. He probably didn't even know they were going to do that.
Right. Like, just get the fuck off my
Hey, wait a minute, man.
His head.
Did you see that expression he made when he got knocked on? Look.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that shit.
No, he wasn't
He wasn't ready for that shit.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, that's Eddie. You know what, man?
That's Eddie Murphy had.
Yeah. Like this. I ain't think going that hard, man. My bad.
Somebody said that Joey Pants. Yeah.
Yeah, Joey Pants.
Yeah.
Looking just like Ralph Cifaretto. I can't look at that and not see that.
Yeah, with a hairpiece on.
Yeah.
So this is where the conflict kicks in.
Uh-oh.
And the story kicks in. Pluto is being shaken down to sell his place for $10 million by this mysterious gangster named Rex Carter, who nobody knows. They've never seen him before. Also, I can say that as much as I was looking at this and saying in the beginning, okay, I'm liking this. You know, I love the sets. I love the design. Eddie Murphy's making me laugh. I actually think he's kind of cool. Shit, we abusing albinos in this. As wrong as it is, I'm laughing at that. But after that, this is where I stopped enjoying the movie so much. And asked myself, what the wrong with you, man? What were you thinking?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself.
What were you thinking, man?
It's just, I feel bad for you when you're saying like, no, I'm liking this. I'm like, like's a little strong.
It is.
I mean, not hate. I get.
That's the thing about you know what I hate about this movie? I can't hate it.
I know.
I don't like it. I don't hate it.
That was the whole thing for me watching. I was like, this is just flatline. I'm kind of mad at the people who hyped it up like, oh, this is the worst. You're like, man, it doesn't have enough of a heartbeat to be the worst.
Yeah, no pulse to actually be.
Listen, yeah, I'm with you. I do not think that it's as bad as critics made it sound back in the day. Worst movie of the year, worst Eddie Murphy movie of the year. Listen, worst Eddie Murphy movie. that's big. That's a stretch, man. Now, granted, you got to take into account that we hadn't lived through the great tragedy of 2007.
Norbit.
Now, we were all doing this when we saw Norbit, man. And Norbit compared, well, we got one person that loves Norbit over there. Alan laughing his ass off. Alan getting that laughing where he just leaking air. You like Norbit, huh?
No, that movie was garbage.
Oh yeah, it was. Okay, you scared me for a moment.
You gotta imagine that.
Yeah, Norbit's a movie you leave mad.
Norbit was terrible. Now that compared to Norbit, Pluto Nash.
No, I watched Pluto Nash 3 times in a row over Norbit.
Here's the thing there is one major offensive thing about this movie, that they took a movie this bland and spent $100 million on it. $100 million. And if you're gonna spend $100 million on something, man, have some at least a little ambition. You know, you ain't gotta be good. You can even, you know what? And in fact, don't be good. Be terrible. Be a major flop. You know, be a movie that's so bad that you walk out angry at it for spending that much money. This right here is like, this just, man, y'all just wasted money.
Wasted money, yeah. There's no real reason for this to be on the moon.
No, it's not. It's a TV movie plot.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick because they had nothing in the script.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the
script wasn't good enough, so they go, well, we got to do something.
Yeah, it seemed that way, but
like
even the script is like, another pass or two, you could have made it just on Earth and just gone with it.
Give it something, man. I mean, add just a little science fiction story to it.
Yeah.
Justify be on the moon.
They do all that in the beginning, and then nothing to back it up after that.
Yeah, or play it up. You know, I don't know what you could have done. You should have done something though, but
or make it funny.
Because that, man, since
it's barely a comedy.
There's barely a story there. There's barely anything there. Ain't nothing but bones there, man. Because it's barely a story there, it is super predictable. So Eddie Murphy keeps getting calls from these henchmen, from Joey Pants. You know, he keeps getting a call from him telling the gangsters telling him like, hey man, last chance, you better take this money.
Hello.
Just wanted to give you one last chance to change your mind.
Hey, look, no now and no tomorrow. No means no. Leave me alone.
Now you look.
Okay, so at this point, I'm like, man, evacuate. Because the only person that doesn't know what's about to happen is his dumb ass.
Right.
Everybody else, all of us, you right now, if you haven't even seen this movie, you know what's about to happen.
Chance.
If somebody tells you I'm giving you one last chance to get out the building, that means he's gonna blow that shit up.
Man, they were so slow to react to that explosion. It was half over. They were like,
Eddie Murphy. I mean, you could see like his ass tucked in, and then he flopped over. I mean, look at it. Like, look, his ass tucked in. And if you pause it at the right time, it looked like he's about to grab her titties and she's about to beat his ass.
Right.
She's like, I wish you would.
Yeah, she look like Medea right now.
Actually, she's looking more like, all right, now this is the fourth take. Yeah. Don't grab my titties this time.
Look at him, he's laughing to it.
He's like, we'll see. I am the star.
No promises.
I'm coming again. Hey, a stunt's a stunt, Rosario.
Yeah.
Help where I land. He gonna grab the titties again. Here he goes.
Look like she's like, I told you to do the shit again. It's too late. I'm already going in.
We're trying to make a film here. Can you be professional? All right, titties, just go with it.
Man, okay, this is what's funny to me. Because my doppelganger's in the movie. Man.
I know.
Miguel Nunez.
Yeah.
He's in the film. And it looked like him and Eddie Murphy are boys, man.
I'm a long way, baby. Long way. Long way. All right, partner. Yeah. Ooh, look at that ass. I'll be right back.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. This movie is so full of people who pop on you like, oh, hit them. And then you never see them again.
Man, at least people get like a somewhat of an exit. I think Miguel Nunez blew up in this explosion because after that, you do not see him again. And the funny thing is that at the beginning, him and Eddie look like they are actually running things together right here.
Yeah.
And after he's blown up or after he's gone, Nobody even mentions his name.
I know.
He got cut out of the movie.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. I was wondering if there's something where he got edited out.
Well, Miguel A. Nunez Jr., he's friends with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, so they throw him in, put him in parts. I mean, it ain't gonna be like that big old party at life. I'm sure he had a few more scenes, but you can tell, look, they're setting something up there. And then, he
got edited out.
They cut him
well,
out.
They said it was originally a 3-hour cut.
God damn.
That they edited it down. So maybe it's supposed to be Goodfellas in space. But what made me laugh is that his character's name is Miguel.
Yo, yeah, he has his name.
Wow, that's some lazy shit.
Miguel.
Man, that nigga came over to Toronto to go hang with Eddie Murphy one night and said, yo, man, remember this movie? I mean, I guess.
He's like, yeah.
What's his name? Miguel.
Man, we didn't write you in the movie. You're going to be Miguel. Shit.
Right.
He has his name loud too. Miguel.
That happens.
Listen, man. They just need to fill time. So they just start wasting money. They just start wasting more money, man. Because they got so much time to fill because they ain't got no story. They just start blowing up shit. They just start blowing up shit, not even with dynamite or bombs or anything. They start blowing up shit with guns, bullets, and lasers are blowing up shit. Like they're really like it's dynamite that's coming out those pistols. Yeah, they just gave Rosario guns.
Like you want to open your eyes and aim or something?
Which is what Randy Quaid does to her.
Just blow up some shit. Somebody says she's stormtrooper aiming right now.
Yeah.
Did you ever shoot a gun before?
She's like, no.
Oh shit! Bitch. He does throw ass out.
Like, how you push it on?
Get your ass up out of here, girl.
Mother.
But just the way he throws it out there, he does do it kind of kicks like that, like woman.
I don't think she even knew that was coming. Hey, bitch, what's up?
It's like, you could have just taken the gun. You had the thing to show me outside.
They just blowing shit up to blow shit up.
That reminds me of G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
Yeah. Well, those are just regular guns that they just have pew pew.
Did you hear that? Yeah, that pew pew, and they just setting explosives off on the set, man, just because they need to fill some time. They got nothing else to do.
And we got all this money.
We got exposure. But you know what I'm saying? It's cheap because, well, it seems cheap because remember in cartoons, especially in the 80s, when people would have guns, they'd always come out as lasers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see cartoon people getting shot with bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it can't be a death shot. So that's what it
They're kind of doing that here because,
Yeah,
they when people are shot, there's no blood or anything.
Right.
And they're shot in the back. Nobody shot in the head or anything, you know.
But also, it's taking down whole bridges and stuff. But if you get shot in the arm, you're good.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
People get shot in the back and they should be split in half. And they just like, I got a scene like that in a minute. Who's like, Eddie,
He's gonna be sore tomorrow.
yeah, no, he's a little black dot on him. When they got hit, a little smudge. It's like somebody took some finger and put it in some suit.
You ruined my shirt, man.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's no consistency here, because they don't give a shit. Eddie Murphy, look, Eddie Murphy. If you're looking for hilarious Eddie Murphy, this is where he started. This is where he started disappearing. You know, where he started seeing his hand disappearing. And Eddie Murphy's not here, man. But I think he's more chuckle funny. You're like, than he is like Eddie Murphy funny like we used to see. Y'all know the Murphyisms. He got the hand, and he got the teeth and the gums.
Does he get angry? Oh, no. He has a happiness chip I had installed. That's why he is always like, wah, 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 wah. I wish I could have a happiness chip put in my ass so I'd be happy all the time.
Now, I'll give you some in that scene. Look like they kind of ad-libbing having fun.
Totally ad-libbing.
Yeah, but they look like they're having fun, but he had all the Murphyisms in there, the hands and the teeth and the gums and that gap, you know. And you talk about that them teeth and them gums, you know, you're going to get a point where he actually exposes all of them. Like, he's going to look at the camera like,
could you do something about his big mouth, maybe?
Yeah, it's always, I've been going to it in a feminine character.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's even an Eddie Murphy strutting here. Like I said, but look, man, you doing that shit on purpose. There ain't no natural ass walk. You're going to the bathroom, strutting.
Well, whenever he puts on a leather coat.
Yeah, he does that every time. Yep. That 22-year-old Eddie Murphy come out, that delirious walk. Yeah, trying to shake that booty.
Shit does. Jokes get lamer as it goes on, man. I mean, yeah.
What you talking about?
This shit is painful, man. Especially with the robots, man. Every female robot in here is a robo-hoe. They just a big glorified sex doll.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. They all look the same. They all fine as all of them having sex with whoever bought them.
Dressed like French maids.
Yeah, it's dressed like French maids, and they programmed to drop shit and bend over so you can see the ass.
Bonjour, vous allez bien?
Damn, Bruno, that's Randy Quaid. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He dropped them luggage. He dropped that luggage. I'm about to get on this.
Look at Eddie. He's like,
shit, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Of course, I can understand why humans would want to build something like this, and have sex with it. I can understand that, but why would you make robots that want each other? Robots that get horny and not only want to each other, but like sexually assault each other.
Miss me.
Get your hands up.
Yeah. She's slapping quick too.
Real quick. She didn't waste no time.
No.
Shit, that program went all out.
Then she turned back into a human, like a real girl.
Shit, and maybe I probably wasn't even the script.
Yeah.
Miss me.
Bitch.
Yeah, fuck off.
I know, his head almost spun around.
Yeah, we rehearsed that shit. And Bruno, that's the bodyguard. That's Randy Quaid. They made his ass horny as hell, man. He trying to fuck every robo-hoe that he sees.
Model DRL84. Very nice.
Hey, Bruno! Hey, man. I ain't paying you for that.
Goddamn,
Is it the same actors playing all of them?
Oh yeah, because they're all the same model and whatnot,
right,
but
just different outfits.
They're all meant to, look sexy. Thing is, I'm asking you, like, why they make all these robots horny? Well, you know what? That's what happens when you give him a robo dick. Because the thing is, when you better hope that this man don't need a jump, because if he does, and you want to charge him up, you're gonna have to touch his robo dick. Now, why would anybody want to do that shit? Now, why would anybody? It is a cheap gag.
So
like,
yeah.
I feel like when we were rehearsing, somebody brings up, "Hey, let's do another dick joke." I'm like, if y'all don't shut the fuck up. I mean, it just took me back to that area. I mean, I was like, then I go, God, I thought you were just making a joke. I didn't know they did it for real, man.
I wasn't making a joke. It ain't funny.
He might be making the joke.
Yeah.
They aren't.
Why would anybody build this shit for you to do this?
Mm-hmm.
But where does the gas go up his ass?
I mean, I can suppose females could buy those models,
but females don't want no little dick like that.
No.
Oh, that's probably an attachment.
Yeah. You know what? Now you're making sense.
Yeah.
Well, then make a joke about it. But don't the joke is that he just put a fucking...
Don't leave us with this right here.
Jumper. Don't leave us like this.
There's a terminal right there.
Don't do us like
Yeah,
this.
if you gonna tell the joke, put us in on it, man. Don't leave this shit here like this.
We just write the rest of it.
Yeah.
All we got is Luis Guzman just put a jumper cable on a piece of metal that should be where his dick is.
Wearing some goddamn Riddler gloves and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Yeah, exactly, man. You know what?
Lazy, man.
It wouldn't take just a couple of passes to make that joke funny and make it into something. I said this movie wasn't making me mad, but it was irritating the shit out of me because I was like, man, this shit ain't funny. Stop.
That one actually pissed me off. That one actually made me angry.
Yeah, that man.
I'm not gonna lie. That was irritating.
Because the thing is, after a while, the whole movie just gets horny. And instead of being funny,
yeah,
the movie it's like the movie just want to, we just sit there just having to watch.
Yeah, like that. Oh yes.
Hey,
look at that.
Hey,
That ain't even necessary.
That had nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, okay, unless you like 8 years old, maybe. Just like they put explosions in there. Oh, they just start putting ass and titties in there because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, they ain't got nothing else to do. That's why the robo-hoes bending over like this, because they ain't got shit else going on. That's why you got a damn robo-dick up in here, because they got nothing else to do. That's why these jokes are lame.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if they actually had a story, they might be able to relate the joke to something and make it funny, but when a joke they ain't got no story to really put this in context, so it's just there.
all right, man.
No. They did me wrong back in the day. Now I gotta make up for this shit.
Just because you didn't see it back in the day.
Shit, I see it now though. My eyes are wide. But now,
no man. Back in the day, when you 28?
I'm 28.
Yeah, your dick in your hand watching that part right there. Yeah, you wasn't looking at nothing.
Y'all talking about that movie was good.
Shit, my dick is about that small. Damn hamster dick.
All you remember is Robo-Ho. Robo-Ho. You waking up for that shit. That's all you did. That's all you remember.
Yeah, look at damn gerbil dick.
half a bolt. Yeah.
I see what I just did there. They could have even said something. I don't know, man. Just put it out there.
Luis Guzman could make a joke like, "Can you make this longer? I don't want to have to put my own hand over there."
Man, they don't do nothing. This guy like, look, it really is a joke where it's just like, look, it's a dick.
Yeah.
Ha. No, ha ha.
Small, man. You know.
He didn't say nothing. He did what I said. Just, and put it on there like it didn't question nothing. I guess everybody's used to that in the future.
Yeah. On the moon.
On the moon. I was surprised by all the number of stars that they have in here. Of course, you've been seeing Rosario Dawson.
Hey! Maybe I got some, shall we say, 6 nights a week, waiting tables. You can save up your tips, make enough money to get back home. How about that?
Deal.
They're not too bad together, but again, nothing going on in the story to really make it interesting. Something did have me laughing though. So she's the love interest, of course. And as I said,
she looked at face like, am I?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I don't feel like a love interest.
Yeah, she over there dressed like Aquaman and shit.
Yeah, she sure is.
She wearing Aquaman's outfit right now. Got that green and that orange. And they're trying to put Smooth Murphy on her.
Oh boy.
And so, he immediately got in his car that he stole and started looking for champagne and caviar.
I don't want to hear that. I know you got something. You gonna make me house it? Oh, champagne and caviar.
So Eddie thought he was about to get that ass. And I love it. She pulled something on him. Bitch.
Oh, man.
She ain't sleep.
She ain't sleep.
Yeah, you about to see her one eye open and crack.
Is he gone yet?
Eddie's like, shit, that's supposed to happen after the drink. What?
Well, you're like, well, they ain't never stopped me.
Yeah, she said she making him work for that ass.
It's like, you wake up, girl. You ain't nobody fall asleep that fast. Look, we ain't got to do nothing, but just come on. Because we can talk.
You ain't got to do me like that. God damn.
He had his drink. I ain't going to do nothing. Kabuki theater over there. He turned around for 2 seconds. All of a sudden, she sleep. It look fake, too.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look comfortable. Yeah. Just wake up. Just get up. 3 Stooges ass shit. Oh, Jesus.
So there's other people in here, man. I was surprised. Like I said, I remember nothing. I don't remember any of these cameos and special appearances and guest spots in this movie.
Hey, Ma, what are you doing here?
Seeing that you all right? As you could easily pass for his sister. Thank you.
Goddamn right about that. That Pam Grier was fine. That's Pam Grier, everybody. Jackie Brown, Pam Grier. And by the way, I like this Pam Grier. That's thick Grier.
Yeah.
Thick Pam.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's only 5 years after Jackie Brown.
Yep. No,
and she was only 12 years older than him.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
Well, that's the point. They're not saying that she's old.
Yeah.
Because she'd be like, what? I'm sorry, what?
And you play his mother. Oh, Jesus. Is this where I am?
Yeah.
So here's what I was telling you, Billy, right here, because here's another one. I don't know if some of you younger people recognize this guy, but Peter Boyle, who's a legendary actor, man. He's in things like Young Frankenstein. He was even a small part in Taxi Driver and whatnot. Been in a lot of things. For a guy who's such a legendary actor, man, they gave him such a fake ass death scene in this movie. So check it out when he gets
not my man. They did my man.
Man, check it out when he gets shot. Like man, listen, he don't want to be in this movie.
Detective work was a lot easier before they invented cloning.
At least you knew who your friends were.
He's like, wait, y'all gonna cut? I gotta still keep doing this?
Damn, tongue sticking out.
And either way it happened, it looked like he shot him in his ass.
Yeah.
Makes it look like he grabbed his ass. Hey, man.
Yeah, the gun goes down, and you hear a bang, but there's nothing else reaction, not a flash. He doesn't really jerk. Nothing comes out. My ass.
But like you said, he don't want to be there. It's probably like Peter Boyle said, you get one take.
Yeah.
And how I react is how I react. You better cut around it. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm not doing this shit all day.
Okay, Brando my ass. That's all I'm doing.
And he look at me. He does that old Western death scene.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me.
Why would you? Oh. Was he another mob boss or something?
No, he's a former detective, retired detective, helping Pluto out. But the police department, of course, got
corrupt. Yeah.
And
of course,
yeah.
He did him wrong, man. My boy Peter Boy.
John Cleese is in this from Monty Python.
Good evening, Mr. Vandervoort. James here.
So carry on, James.
You're not Mr. Vandervoort at all. You're some hooligan trying to steal his motor car.
You know, you want to say, you're some black thug doing what you people do.
Black
You're some black carjacking doing what your people are born to do.
I will say this thing before we start going, John Cleese. He's not that. He ain't that. He's not that scrutinizing it when it comes to picking films, man. I mean, he is horse shit.
Yeah.
Rat Race. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Them big old fake ass teeth.
Well, the thing is, in Rat Race is terrible movies, but he's got at least got a prominent part.
Yeah.
And this is a literal phone it in.
It's a throwaway part. And they throw his ass away in the movie.
Yeah.
They leave him on the moon. They just stranded.
I guess he was a hologram.
Yeah, he's a hologram.
But that shit reminds me of Total Recall. There, big time.
It's a lot of you know what? There's a lot of Total Recall stuff in the movie, and it's actually not that bad. Like the robot, what do you call it? Petty cabs, and other
Johnny
robots.
cabs.
Yeah, no, it's actually some cool looking stuff in there. But again, that goes to the design, which the movie has a lot of fun design in it. Man, the funniest cameo to me was by your boy Alec Baldwin, man, because he's in the movie, he's just assaulting people all left and right on national TV. Like he's sexually harassing reporters.
You want to ask me a question? Why don't you and me sit down somewhere, we'll open a bottle of wine, get to know each other a little better? Be at my hotel around 7 o'clock.
Shit, she got off easy because the next dude,
she's like,
what? She gonna do it too.
Yeah. He knows.
Okay, I guess I got to get the story right.
Yeah. This other dude, he just completely physically assaulted his ass.
What are you waiting for? A dance? Huh?
Oh my God! Jesus! I didn't see that coming. I didn't either. Oh, there's stairs there. That's a good ass stunt man, though.
Shit, he was like, forgot about the stairs. Maron. I really did like Luis Guzman in it, though. Luis Guzman is just, again, he's just naturally funny.
You sign my helmet for me?
Get out of here.
Oh, come on. Give me an autograph. My buddy who has stuck with me through thick and thin, who I will never forget.
All right, bitch, you pushing.
Yeah, all right. All right, shit.
All right, nah, come on. You ain't
got Felix, right?
You ain't even got room in his helmet for all that shit.
Yeah, I do love Luis Guzman. Everybody loves him, man.
I was worried about when he came onto the scene at first, too, because he's Puerto Rican out.
Oh, shit!
I mean, they stereotyped his ass.
And he's from Puerto Rico in real life.
So here's where the movie's been mediocre, like I said. Nothing really to even be concerned about. You're going to forget about it as soon as you leave. But where the movie did get terrible, well, I can say it's absolutely just stupid, is at the end where they had the twist.
The twist.
They even gave him the twist cam, where the background is still
the zoom,
zoom where he's moving, but he's not moving, but the background is.
The pull out zoom.
There it is. And you're wondering, like, how? Just like Eddie Murphy asked, what the hell's going on?
And then what's going on here?
And sorry you asked, because of what they so it's some bullshit about him being a clone of Pluto Nash, the bad guy here. What's his name? Rex Crater or whatever. He's actually a clone of Pluto Nash, and he got tired of being a clone, decided to take over this criminal empire. Listen, I'll let him explain it. It sounds dumber when you start to actually get more in depth with it.
Yeah, being a puppet didn't really jive with my career plan, so I decided to send Mr. Marucci and Dr. Patankin into orbit.
So he was cloned to be Pluto Nash because Pluto Nash was was a what do you call it, a smuggler, and since he knew all these secret routes and whatnot, this gangster that we don't see this clone Pluto Nash killed. They were using him because he has the same memories as Pluto Nash.
Right.
And they were using him to like find all these secret passages and whatnot. But the clone got tired of being a clone and just said, killing everybody, I'm taking over because it's just that easy. And that's what he did. And again, don't ask. It don't make no sense.
Would have made a lot more sense to just pull the original Pluto Nash from jail and have him go do it. And for the viewer, it would have made more sense to just have Alec Baldwin be the guy.
It would have been a lot simpler.
This whole convoluted thing.
It would have been a lot simpler if Pluto Nash just took $10 million and opened up another club.
Right, exactly.
In the first place. Don't worry about the explanation because it don't make no sense. The twist is only there for, it's just an excuse for Eddie Murphy to compliment himself.
Now let's face it, why should I keep you around, huh? For what? I got your good looks, got your charm and your wit. I even got your memories.
Oh, you know Eddie Murphy loving that. Got your good looks, got your charm. Hell, that's me I'm talking to. Also, it's an excuse for them to do the old, which one is which? Which one do I shoot joke?
Hey, what the hell are you waiting for? Shoot him! What are you aiming at me for? It's me! I'm me! He's Nash! Shoot him! No, he's not me! I'm me! He's him! Now shoot him! Shoot him!
Come back in his donkey on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot him!
It's about to sound like that.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Now shoot him! No, shoot!
Actually made me laugh. Yeah, a lot lower. The louder he got, the more he turned into donkey right there.
Wasn't it right around Shrek time too? Yeah.
2007.
Shrek came out in 2001, didn't it?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah,
so this is around that time.
You know what? You're always right. So yes.
That came out 2001.
Yes, Shrek.
Yeah, I think it did because I remember where I was working when it came out. Yeah, and it was around that time. Shit, where am I with this shit? This little bullshit right here. It's funny too because everybody getting shot, but at the end, everybody's also wearing bulletproof vests.
Never leave home without an undershirt, right?
Including the villain.
Us.
I agree! Bah!
You know what I love about this
Gotcha,
shot right
bitch.
here? Yeah, he's choking his ass, and Rosario Dawson is completely useless right now.
Oh yeah.
I hope you'll be all right.
She's like, make it quick.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this. just really. This is a terrible shot too.
Camera
He's
right
like,
on.
You gonna do something for me?
Exactly.
She's
Hit him in the head with something.
Something.
She's like, no.
This is dress up.
I did when they finally do kill the villain. It did make me laugh because Eddie Murphy got a crazy ass scream. Hey, whose face is that, man?
I know. First time, what kind of? You said $100 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the check.
Whose face is that?
That's his.
That his?
Yeah.
Now
His body is.
I always told you about my mom seeing this dude named Sergeant Thomas. Sergeant Thomas looked just like that.
Yeah.
When he's smiling.
No, when he's getting thrown out of a building.
That's how he looked the last time I saw him.
Last time I threw him out of a building.
Can't go look at it again. I'll be back, you black. You can't kill me.
I'm like, what the? That is Eddie Murphy. They did that. They did some weird compositing with his head.
Yeah,
well, he's
That's
screaming
crazy.
hard. I mean, but I'm just looking at that background. That's terrible. You said $100 million.
$100 million.
Ain't that about
$2,007.
But hey, you know, with evil Eddie gone, good Eddie gets to keep his club where Rosario Dawson gets to lip sync every night. Y'all know she ain't singing that.
No, wait, I think she is.
Is she?
No.
You
No, ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way she's singing that song. This is the way she recorded it and then sang and then lip synced it. It doesn't even sound like a voice. There's no groove to it.
No.
There's no connection to the music. It's just like.
And I like the way the
can we get
90s
this
came back in 2086.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, dude, everything in it, man. All the rap songs and everything. Everything.
Well, you know, it's retro things come back around.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. 90s came back, man. Everything sounds like Aaliyah or Outkast. Yeah. That 90s beat, boy. Bruno, he's still a robo perv. Still want that ass, boy. And can't have it either because he's not the right model. He's not the right model for it. But he gets to be a manager though.
Manage? But no robot's ever been in management. Boss! Oh, thank you, boss!
Goes on a rampage in the club and shit. Yeah. You just see blood come out of his mouth and nose and shit. Guts come out of his ass.
Guts come out of his ass.
Guts coming out of his ass like jelly.
Yeah, exactly. Like a toothpaste tube.
Like a jelly donut.
Yeah, he's gonna make a great manager when he malfunctions and kills the whole team.
The sprinklers come on.
Fucking goddamn young Frankenstein run through there and shit. And since everything is nice and cool, we get to end with a nice big Eddie Murphy smile. We just freeze frame on it.
That's a lazy shit, boy.
Yeah, it is.
In a movie like that.
Yep.
I mean, it's like that, and then you got Norbit.
Yep.
The sped up run.
Ran out. So that is it with the movie. Definitely not the movie I remember, because first of all, I didn't remember it at all. But yeah, bad movie, man. And really just bad just because it's so mediocre. There are bad movies that are better than this because they're terrible and memorable.
Right?
But I will say this. The movie was ahead of the curve on some things being made back in 2002. For one, it kind of predicted Hillary Clinton's run. Of course, she didn't win, but the movie does a joke about where she was such a big president that she actually started being printed on money.
$10 million.
And
that's a lot of Hillary.
Actually,
right?
You know what?
That's so Xeroxed.
Oh, it is, man.
God.
And a joke like that should actually be remembered and then went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's some technology that they actually kind of guessed. I mean, it's not that far from what we have right now. So, can't say that it was that hard to predict these things. But there were some things where like, all right, we have that now. We didn't have it back then. Like getting calls on your TV. Like you get through Spectrum right now. They do that in the movie. And as you can see, AOL made a comeback in the future right there.
Yes. Yeah,
America Online. Chat GPT is a thing now, and they had sort of a Chat GPT function in the movie right here.
Initiate search. Convicted organized crime Earthlings. Initials MZM.
And there's actually a few other things that they do. And I was like, that's kind of cool that the movie's doing that. Again, if it was a better movie, these things would have stood out more and been better. Visuals and jokes and references in the film. But, whatever, y'all. Again, we will all forget this in the morning.
Absolutely.
Real quick before anybody corrects you, I'm going to be the first one. 2002.
What's that?
This movie.
Oh, is it?
That's what we said.
2007. No, you did one point.
I said 2007. Okay, 2002.
Oh, no, I said 2002, and then I said Norbit came out 2007.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.